Welcome to Natural Powers. My name is Adrienne, and I'm going to give you my 2-year vegan update just slightly early. So it's been awesome. Honestly, I know some of you are like, boo, vegan now. It's totally your choice to click on this and watch it or not. I'm sure vegan is in the title. My 2-year vegan update. Yeah, so don't hate, go tell somebody's channel that you love how much you love them. No reason to lower your vibe for me. I've been vegan for about 2 years, and if you haven't seen it on my channel yet, the reason that I stuck with it is because it alleviated a lot of things for me. So I'm still here, I'm still vegan, I'm still fine. I actually don't take a lot of supplements other than B12. I mean, they add vitamins to plant milk the same way they have to add it to cow milk. It's kind of the same thing. I've shared my vegan research with you guys already, and so I'm just going to share kind of like, how's it going? It's going really good. You learn new recipes all the time, try new stuff all the time. I really wish I lived somewhere tropical now so I could try some durian or jackfruit. I actually noticed that they had some jackfruit meat substitutes at the grocery store. They had it like in the freezer section. I want to say it was carnitas, so it was like pork substitute, which is cool because the only pork substitute I've tried was like Morningstar pulled pork, like in a bag, and the texture was not on. It was not good. Although Morningstar chicken strips are really good. I like those. Even when I made those, even my dog was begging. Even the cat was begging. I'm like, guys, this is plants. I'm like, go away. I'm not sharing with you guys. It's really good. So I've stayed vegan. I've stayed oil-free actually, which has been really nice. It basically, you just, keep the weight off. Oil's kind of like my junk food now. Like every now and then we're just like, let's fry something. Yeah, right, get the oil. or in a pinch, or just buy something vegan at the store with oil. Forget it, at least it's vegan. I'm out of there. So not a pressure to stay oil-free, but it's nice. I as a woman, you very easily gain a lot more weight eating oil than you need to, because nobody needs to. So I've noticed some other things, like meditation is a little easier. My tolerance for substances sounds so bad. It sounds like I'm doing drugs. For anything like medications, pharmaceuticals, probably chemicals, I would think would be the same way. Because I don't have any oil or cholesterol in my system, my tolerance for that kind of stuff is really, really low. It goes right into my system. Like, no problem. Alcohol is a good example. Yeah, I get some Red's Wicked Ale. Oh my gosh, it is so good, and I can only have a few anyway, so it's really cheap now. I'm not encouraging that, but just a heads up, if you go oil-free and vegan, your tolerance gets really, really low. It's been great. Other than that, I just I'm so excited it's summer because fruit is going to be so cheap, and staying on this diet, it's been really easy for me because it's been so rewarding, I guess maybe if I didn't have allergies or lose allergies by doing it, I would have been a little harder to do, but I like to use what I call fruit focused. I'll just stay fruit focused instead of focusing on I can't have that, I can't have that, I can't have that, can't have that, can't have that. Like, it's so negative. I thought, well, how do I turn this into a positive? And it was totally like fruit focused. Fruit is the goal. Fruit is the best. It's the easiest. You don't really have to cook it or anything. Or you can pick up, fruit pops or just some fruit at the store. But we're just getting to the end of winter, and it was really expensive, and been having a lot of canned fruit and like fruit flavored drinks, and now that it's summer, I'm just really excited. I just got some mango pepitas, which is like mango popsicle. I'm guessing it might be Mexican or South American. They're mango pops with passion fruit flavor. They were on clearance, organic, delicious, and so that's, fruit equals candy to me. So that's always the easiest goal. Fruit focus is what I like to call it. If you guys want to see some recipes, put your favorite, just regular dish in the comment below for me. Give me some ideas, and I would love to start making some recipe videos for you guys. So other than that, I started taking a supplement recently that has made a big difference, and maybe, I can put this in a video on its own if you guys want to hear more details about it. It is MSM powder, or sulfur, and it has made a good difference. I've been taking it for about 2 weeks. I mean, I don't take it every day, but pretty close. I've been taking it for about 2 weeks, and it is like it's like a building block for tissue, and it also has some detoxification qualities. It tastes really awful unless you mix it in lemonade. But I read somewhere, I'm pretty sure it was in a YouTube comment, don't be mad. I read that if it goes straight to your stomach acid, it's not as effective and not absorbed as well. Now, that might be because a lot of people are a lot more acidic than they should be, where we are supposed to be alkaline, but we still have acid contained in that one place, So I went ahead and tried taking sulfur powder and putting it under your tongue. That's where a lot of blood vessels are, and it's the easiest place for you to absorb stuff directly into your bloodstream, which is why I get fluoride free toothpaste, because that's a thinker. So I got MSM powder, hold it under my tongue. It tastes awful. Just like glue my tongue to the roof of my mouth, and then chase it after it sits there for a few minutes. And I have noticed some really good differences. My skin looks a lot better. It's helped with my acne scars. Apparently eating it helps just as much as rubbing it on your skin, because it's actually getting into your bloodstream. And the few other things I read about it just supports joint health, tissue, cartilage, rebuilding your stomach lining. If you have a problem with something like heartburn or indigestion, very often, because the acid is so acidic, it's actually causing some damage. This would probably be really good. Animal products also cause inflammation, so I would think if you're having problems with inflammation or something inflammation related like carpal tunnel, this will probably help a lot, other than just not eating those. That would help a lot. Carpal tunnel is something that I got rid of when I went vegan. I don't have it anymore, and I don't have any way to prove that, except I still macrame. I'll just tell you guys about it. If you have carpal tunnel, you will know that it's awful. It's really awful. I started to get some from chopping, from cooking, and my wrist, but it was really light. I wouldn't really consider it anything. It probably would have developed to get worse, but now it's good. And then most of my carpal tunnel was in my fingers from doing macrame and making jewelry. So picking up a little seed bead like this off of a tray, and these knuckles right there that are bending would be screaming in pain every single time I grabbed a bead. I was trying to use the wire to get the beads onto the wire off of the tray and stuff. It was really bad. Your fingers would just be screaming trying to hold on to that bead while you try to string it. It was awful. And then macrame was probably the most obvious one. That's the one I noticed the most. That's the one where I was really okay, I've got carpal tunnel. Because I would get out some macrame stuff and get it ready, start braiding. And after about the third knot, my wrists were ah! It's just that motion, the exact motion that it took to make a square knot or a half knot, which was the most common, it would hurt. It would just be like screaming, like I said. Now I make macrame plant hangers. Big, huge macrame plant hangers, and I have no problems. I've made quite a few. I'm getting ready to sell some at a greenhouse, and I'm excited that I get to go back to these hobbies without any problems. As you can see, I'm making some wonderful gemstone jewelry. I love having my gemstones around, and it's easiest to use them on a regular basis when you can wear them, for sure. If you guys want to see a video about my gemstones, let me know in the comments below. If you've tried going vegan, or you're on your vegan journey, or you've even just went vegetarian in the process of going vegan, let us know how it's going, or tell us your favorite dish in the comments below. Let's share some food, y'all. And it's been great. I also still have like a plethora of hair that's still growing in, and it was really obvious the other day. And I was like, man, too bad I'm not making a video right now. That is all new hair at my temple. Like, if you've heard some of the hair loss commercials, they always point out the temple and they're like, are you 40? Well, I'm gonna turn 33 this month, and that's all new hair. Like, I don't have bangs, okay? Don't have bangs. That's all brand new hair, and it's totally on both sides. I'm gonna mess my hair up just for you guys. There is a ton of it. That is all brand new hair just coming in, because there's no cholesterol or oil getting stored in those follicles anymore. And so this stuff just started going crazy. I've had like 3 sets of it grow in, at least 3 sets in 2 years. And it's all over the place. Mostly here, kind of along your hairline is where it's growing in, and I guess that's cool. It's kind of annoying because it stands straight up sometimes. When I wake up, it's like, oh. But it's all good. At least it's there. I'm not losing it. So, yeah, since we're frugivores and not omnivores, and our bodies don't have a set, this is where we do with cholesterol, or where we put cholesterol or oil, because it's not naturally occurring. We're not used to it. Everybody's body decides to store it somewhere different. And it's the last thing you burn. It's usually stored. You burn carbs and proteins first, and that science has finally been agreed upon. So fats get burned last. They get stored somewhere, and since we don't have a set program for them, everybody's body stores them somewhere different. It's been great eating like this. I feel a lot better and a lot younger than I did 2 years ago when I started. I felt awful, and now I feel great. I'm actually excited about my birthday coming up and sharing all my experiences with you guys and sharing the science that I found. And I love nothing more than research, so I get to research from home and share awesome stuff with you guys. I even found out that by being vegan, I reduced my carbon footprint by a cubic ton per year. And you know what? I don't even know how much that is. So have a great day. And stay fruit focused.